Okay, wow. So it has been a hot minute since I have done this. College started kicking my butt. That is for sure. It has been almost a year and a half since the last time I posted, but we're back. I don't know how often I'm going to be posting. I'm going to try to get back into the weekly rhythm. I'm going on a mission trip this summer, and so I think it would be really fun to vlog that, but I don't know like how much of it I am allowed to vlog, so we'll see as things go. But I just wanted to show you guys my new outfit for church today, if I can do that. So of course we have the bandana, and then I got my Soul Full of Sunshine, and then a new skirt that I got from Maurice's a couple weeks ago. So yeah, that's my outfit for church today. Hey guys, so I just kind of wanted to apologize in advance for what this video is going to be, because it's mostly just going to be me talking at you guys, because, you know, it's been a while since I posted. It's been almost a year and a half of it, as I stated earlier, and there's a lot to catch you guys up on, which probably means that this video is probably going to be longer, and just a lot of me talking, but you know what, that'll be fun. So let's just head right into it. So I guess I was watching the videos that I posted back at the beginning of freshman year, and I guess where I left you guys off last time, I had just decided that I was no longer going to be a theater major. I think I might have mentioned that I was going to do history for sure, which I've stuck with that. But yeah, so basically a lot has changed since then. So I stopped doing theater as a major, and then I switched to doing history and English as a double minor. I did that till the end of my freshman year. During spring break of freshman year last year, I almost dropped out of college. I was ready to be done. I had gotten a sign from the Lord that I wanted to go into ministry, and I was like, okay, I'm ready. I'm gonna drop everything right now and do it. And then God was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I revealed a bit of the plan, but you're gonna finish college first. So I stuck with history and English, and then last summer I was able to do an internship at my church back home and kind of just dip my toes in the water of ministry, kind of figure things out. And I definitely felt God calling me to continue to work into ministry, to continue to pursue what God has for me there. And I was like, you know, English and history is a lot as a double major. So I decided to stick with history, and now I'm doing a minor in business because I need a minor or a second major for the major in history. So I decided I'm minoring in business. So yeah, I'm coming up on my senior year already, which is insane considering the fact that I haven't talked to you guys in forever, and the last time we talked I was literally just starting college. So craziness has occurred since then. But yeah, this summer I'm going on a mission trip, and I get to learn a lot more about church planting and what that's gonna look like. So hopefully I can include you guys in on that journey and what that's gonna look like. We have such a great team. Now I'm just finishing up my Sunday, kind of procrastinating, preparing for my final that I have tomorrow at 11. And then I have another one literally 15 minutes after that. But you know what? We're just gonna procrastinate. I don't recommend doing that. Do not procrastinate your finals. But I currently am. I have 26 days before I leave, so that's really exciting. And I was putting together basically my summer book list for what I'm gonna be reading. So you guys are gonna get to see what I plan to read for this summer, and then hopefully by the end of this summer we'll see if I actually achieve that goal. So for Christmas, starting off strong, I had gotten the Chronicles of Narnia book set. So I decided that I was gonna read them in release order. So I've read 2, 3, 4, and I'm currently in the midst of reading 5. And then, so that means this summer I need to read 6 and 7, and then go back and read 1. So that is the plan for those. For sure, those need to be done for the summer. Another one that for sure needs to be done is this book. It is, I just grabbed 2 of my books, but this one is The Fuel and the Flame. And my college pastor gave this to me because I'm actually going to be the intern for this next year, so I'm really excited. And then I got this book, which is Revealing Jesus. I got this from my, not my college pastor, from my pastor. So these are for sure ones that I'm gonna be reading. Then there's a couple more books that I'm adding to my list. I want to read Single, Dating, Engaged, Married, because this is one that has been recommended to me several times because, you know, sometimes being single is hard and you want to know what that next stage of life is, but this is a good Christian book that I've been recommended, so I'm going to try and read that as well this summer. And then I have another C.S. Lewis book. C.S. Lewis is just my entire TBR at this point. Letters to Malcolm, so I'm excited for that one. I started it a while back, but I literally only got to page 32. So we're probably just gonna restart and go through that way. I think I have a couple of other books that I want to order, but I don't think they'll come in before my trip this summer. So those might be part of my August, we're about to get back into school, but I want to finish some books first lists. So that's a quick little update of my reading list. Again, I apologize for this longer video and it being me just talking at you pretty much this whole week, but I don't know. I think I kind of enjoy this and I kind of hope it becomes a part of the weekly routine because I need some debrief time sometimes. So I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy this and let's see what I get into the rest of this week. All right, so I finished my finals this morning, which was awesome. I finished my public democracy class with a 87%, which is honestly what I was going for at this point because I was holding a strong B this entire time. So I'm still waiting on a few grades, but all of my work that I need to do is done. So now I have about an hour to make dinner because our team that's going on the mission trip this summer is gonna come over and we're gonna hang out. And so I'm making tacos because I like making food for people. So yeah, I'm excited. It'll be fun. All right, so it is Saturday. Honestly, there's not a whole lot to update on what happened Wednesday through Friday. It was literally just me at work for 3 days. I worked a total of 35 hours this week, so kind of tired, honestly. I'm going on a walk later with Emily, one of my friends, and then kind of just gonna chillax, catch up before we both leave for our separate mission trips this summer, and just kind of prepping for that. Nothing really happened on Tuesday. I didn't take any pictures. We kind of just talked the whole time instead of actually playing games. But it was nice to have all 6 of us in the room before we leave. We all kind of got to like set our expectations, and so I'm really excited to see how we do this summer and just like how God moves through us. Yeah, so that was pretty much my week. I finished the book of Matthew this week, which was also really nice. So possibly gonna memorize Matthew 27 this summer. So hopefully by the end of the summer, I can recite that for you guys. That would be really cool. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys next week. Love ya.